You're going to see on next Saturday from AB against Pacquiao?
I think you're going to see a tremendous performance from AB on Saturday night. He's ready. He's had probably the best camp in his entire career, and he's extremely focused. And I think he's just going to be the bigger fighter, stronger fighter, the quicker fighter. And I think he's going to look spectacular.
I don't think I've ever seen him this motivated before. Have you noticed something different in him for this fight?
Extremely focused on his opponent. He's extremely focused on Manny Pacquiao. Extremely focused.
And Kevin, one thing AB's fans always ask heading into the fight is, will he let his hands go enough to win the fight? Do you think he does this time around?
Yeah, I think he's going to throw the right punches at the right time to look spectacular in this fight.
So is it just placing? Is he going to be throwing around the same number and just placing?
Well, we're not worrying about keeping up with the numbers. We're worrying about throwing the right shots at the right time.
Mm-hmm. And was he able to? Was weight an issue coming into camp? Did he have to take some weeks to get the weight off first, or were you able to get right into boxing?
We never had an issue with weight at all. I think AB was weighing 152 pounds 3 weeks ago. So he ain't never had a weight issue.
And what do you think about this version of Pacquiao? He's not throwing 100 and something punches around, but now he's a little bit more technical, a little bit more precise, I guess you would say, with his punches. What do you think of this one versus the one we used to see back against Ricky Hatton and Cotto and like that?
Yeah, I mean, he still throws multiple punches, but I don't think they're coming as fast as they used to and as sharp as they used to. But, I mean, he can throw as many punches as he wants to throw, but if they're not landing, it don't mean nothing.
Do you think Adrien has the faster hands?
I think Adrien is the quicker fighter. Quick and fast are two different things.
Could you break it down to the fans a little bit? What's
quickness offsets speed all day, every day.
I'm sure people that really know boxing, they'll know what you're talking about.
I mean,
it's the precision and timing.
It's all about being quick enough to time the guy with the multiple hand speed. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's what you got to do. You know, timing, quickness is different than just throwing a bunch of fast punches. You know what I mean?
And Pacquiao, the last time we saw him, he won a belt. But some people are trying to kind of take away from the fight, saying Matisse already had one leg out of the ring, wanting to retire. What did you think of that fight? And do you think that kind of brought back the old Pacquiao, like some people are saying?
I mean, I don't know who that guy was in the ring that night, because that wasn't the Matisse that I know.
You remember from when he fought Devin?
Yeah. So I don't. He just didn't look right. I mean, and it looked like he was looking for a way out. So, I mean, you got to question the Matisse that he fought that night.
And he retired right after.
Right. So, did Matisse really want to be there? You know, didn't look like it to me.
And for you, you've been in a lot of big fights. Is this the biggest one, though? This is Manny Pacquiao, and this is pay-per-view. Out of all your long career.
Well, I mean, I've been in some.
I know.
Undisputed for all the belts.
Yep.
You know, so this is huge. You know.
Yeah.
This is right there. So, you know.
They're equal footing, you would say, with some of those fights.
Yeah.
With Corey and Zab.
You know, so this is just as big as any other fight that I've been in. You know.
And a win on Saturday could lead to an even bigger.
Yeah. So this is huge with huge ramifications, and I think this is the perfect time for AB to take this fight. And I think it's the perfect fight. And I think he's going to make the most of it.
And do you think it's possible? There's rumors that Floyd wants to fight the winner. Some people are already trying to say it's Manny, but obviously they got to see what happens Saturday. Do you think that could possibly happen, Floyd and AB?
I mean, anything is possible, but you know, you can't speak on what Floyd does, whatever Floyd wants to do. So I mean,
how would the build up to that fight be?
Yeah,
the build up to that would be like nothing ever seen before.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. But you know, we thinking about Manny Pacquiao Saturday night. That's the only thing we thinking about. That's the only thing we focus on.
And obviously, Kev, you can't give away the game plan, but do you see Adrien walking Pacquiao down or countering more?
I mean, that could happen. I mean, it's all on how the fight plays out. You got to wait and see how the fight plays out. I mean, there could be a situation where, you know, he starts to walk Manny down. I mean, it could be a situation where, you know, it's a boxing match, it's a chess match. You just got to see how the fight plays out and make the adjustments as the fight goes on.
Do you think there's a good chance it turns into a war? You know, the kind of fight where
I think it's a good chance that it's going to be a war because Manny's going to be throwing multiple punches, and AB's going to be throwing the right punches at the right time. So let's see what happens.
I know I'm not tripping.
And I just want we hear fighters sometimes before they lose a fight, they talk about this is the best camp I ever had in my life. But we're not hearing that kind of thing from Adrien. He is that because it's a quiet confidence this time? He doesn't feel the need to try and reassure people I'm doing this, I'm doing that. What do you think, Kev?
He's put in the work. He's at a tremendous training camp, and he knows what he wants to do, and he knows what he has to do. So that's all that matters.
Thanks, Kev.